Ladies and gentlemen, now making his way to the ring, he is a new ETW superstar. What's your name?
Blaze.
Okay. Blaze.
What was that for? Just gonna run? Is that how it is?
All right, Blaze, just make your way to the ring. Are you able to compete?
I think so.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, he is an old ETW superstar, Kaleb Krutch.
Dex, proud of what you just did. I mean, I'm just looking for an honest man. Aren't you proud that you could come out here trying to send a message to me by beating a guy's head in with a cheap shot? You made my opponent tonight lose. Just wait till I get my hands on you and your beating is only going to be 10 times worse. Tonight, I face a new ETW superstar. And I have to give him credit. He did get back up from that vicious attack. So I do respect the guy. But Dex, as soon as I get my hands on you at Viewer's Vengeance in that championship match, I promise you, you're gonna be down on your knees, sucking this Kaleb Krutch.
Dirty. One second.
Thought that little outburst was funny? Think that's gonna faze me in this
I'm
match?
watching you like a fat, thirsty person watches a hamburger.
It's not gonna faze me in this match, no matter.
Well, ladies
How
and
bloody
gentlemen,
my
a
nose
very
was, no matter how
controversial
busted up
start
my
of
face
this
is, I'm
episode
still
of
gonna fight.
ETW on our
And that's
ETW
true, man.
Uprising.
When I
My name
recover
is
from
Brandon
this
Norris,
match,
here to commentate as
I'm
usual.
coming for you.
And this being one of the last episodes of ETW, we will see a newer ETW superstar who unfortunately didn't get to do much in his career. We will see him take on an ETW legend, Kaleb Krutch, and there comes Blaze with a huge headlock driver straight to the veteran Kaleb. Kaleb with the Irish whip, and oh god, it looks like Blaze just countered that with a clothesline of his own. A huge elbow drop straight to the skull by Blaze. And now it looks like he's trying to pick him up. Oh, Blaze flips and hits him with a flying head scissors out of nowhere. Blaze is definitely making a presence debut, and I hope to see him in AJW as we continue on. But nonetheless, it looks like Blaze just hit a middle rope spinning DDT onto the veteran Kaleb. And it looks like both these men are taking a little bit of time to rest, but it looks like Kaleb setting up for something. Perhaps he's got him in a position that Spencer does not see him make a Blaze. And oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, that was an insane crazy train as done professionally by Chris Payne in HBTW. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that might have just been the turning point of this match. I think Blaze could have been seriously injured by that crazy train, but now here comes Kaleb. He's got him in a fireman's carry, and it looks like he's going for the signature move, and he hits it with a rolling senton bomb. And now going for the cover. 1, 2, and Blaze just manages to get their shoulder up right in the nick of time. And now Kaleb targeting those legs, perhaps going for that sharpshooter that he always does. And no, he hits a walls of Jericho. That thing is tight. Blaze escaped the wall of Jericho, and it looks like he's just going to be able to muster up the strength to throw Kaleb off of him. Oh my god, a huge splash by the newcomer Blaze. And ladies and gentlemen, these men are putting on a tremendous match, especially being the last matches you will ever see in ETW. And oh god, a top rope clothesline by the newcomer Blaze. Man, I hope this kid joins into HAW once he's got him in a pin. And it looks like Kaleb trying to counter with the oh no, that's it. It's over. Finisher submission. Will Blaze tap out? Will Blaze tap out to the crossface? But no, he reverses it and hits it with strike after strike after strike. Ladies and gentlemen, that was just insane by Blaze. And now he just tackles him straight down to the ground. Blaze is being definitely smart here, keeping on the offense on Kaleb Krutch. Especially, it helps Blaze that Kaleb Krutch had an injury early on this year with his leg. But nonetheless, Kaleb Krutch, speak of the devil, he's using that leg. He just hit Blaze with a huge kick straight to the thigh. Well, not to the thigh, but to the midsection. And Blaze fell onto the ring apron. Now it looks like he's going to slap him across the chest. He grabs his arms and oh, God! Ladies and gentlemen, that could have cost a sprained elbow or even worse, 2 broken arms. I know that's probably worst case scenario, but it looks like Kaleb Krutch is getting distracted by his rival Dex. Dex, that man, definitely HAW. And oh, that distraction from Dex cost him as Blaze hits a huge sneeze straight to the face. And oh god! Blade tries to pick up a chair and bring a weapon into this match, but then Kaleb countered with a huge slamming his head straight into the chair, and now it looks like Kaleb's going to use that chair to his advantage, just slamming it straight into the midsection of Blaze, and Blaze comes back with a weapon of his own. That hold, you know, that could definitely hurt Kaleb Krutch here. They're both targeting the midsection, but oh, Spencer out of nowhere, aka Blaze, with the cooler top straight to the head. Ladies and gentlemen, these men are going to have a major headache after this match, and just slams Kaleb's head into the ring mat. You know what they say,
Where is
take out the
Gandhi?
head, the rest will all just kind of fall into place. But now it looks like Blaze is getting distracted along with Kaleb Krutch as Dex is standing on top of the ATV, and it looks like Blaze has to grab him, but oh god, a double.
Now Dustin, run out and leave after you hit him. Okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, that would be a disqualification, but this is one of ETW's last matches, and it is a no-hold-barred, anything-goes type matchup. It looks like Dex just hitting both competitors with that pole as he runs away. A cowardly act by Dex Freerunner. I wonder what's going to happen to him once he gets into the HAW roster.
Like you
narrowly
always do.
escaping Kaleb Krutch. Kaleb Krutch has wanted his revenge on this man for a long, long time. Now it looks like, oh god, the distraction costed Kaleb again. Just what Dex wanted, and now Blaze looks like he's gonna, kick straight to the head. Ladies and gentlemen, that was just insane. Oh my god, I think Kaleb's gonna have a major concussion after this, along with 2 broken legs early on in the year. And he just hit him again with a metal chair, straight to the head, ladies and gentlemen. And another kick straight to the skull. Blaze is definitely making his presence known here tonight. I hope this kid is in HAW like I said before, but I don't think Kaleb Krutch will be. And it looks like Kaleb's just ramming his body over and over again into that ladder. Now, Kaleb tries to lift Blaze back into this ring, hoping to get that pin, hoping just to get that victory after a long, hard-fought match. Ladies and gentlemen, these men are wearing each other out. I don't know how much longer this thing can continue. And now it looks like a fireman's carry by Blaze out of nowhere.
I'm a little man now.
Man who's bigger than him, proving himself, proving that he can defy the odds, proving that little man does have the heart that it takes to be in this wrestling company. And then it looks like a kick out by Kaleb Krutch at the last second to Blaze. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the veteran attitude of Kaleb Krutch. He doesn't give up, and now pulling the legs. It looks like Kaleb Krutch is going for that sharpshooter, and he's got it locked in. Oh, Blaze, are you going to tap out? Blaze is in a predicament here, but then he just flip Kaleb Krutch
Alright, you know what to do
out
now,
using
right?
the
Clothesline.
strength of his own legs.
Go over here.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen,
about them?
Kaleb's legs are probably weak. Remember, he has had 2 broken right legs in the past, and it looks like Blaze does a clothesline backflip by Kaleb off the ropes, and oh my God! RKO out of nowhere by Blaze. A stomp, and it looks like he's going for the pin. Could this be it? Could he get the pin on a former champion? And
One,
1,
2,
3.
Well,
Ladies and gentlemen,
listen,
here is your winner.
Whenever you come
Debuting
open
in
the
his
coffin,
very first
I'm gonna be
match against the veteran Kaleb.
No, you can't do that.
He is Blaze. Ladies and gentlemen, this was an impressive ETW match. It is the most impressive as they come. I honestly can't wait to see what's going to happen next time. So thank you for tuning in to HAW/ETW Uprising. Remember, once HAW comes, be sure to check that out. And it looks like a show of respect by both of these competitors.
as soon as we can.
And it looked like they've formed
After
a
this
friendship here
little
tonight.
show for the fans, coming for Dex. It's called ETW Uprising for a reason. This kid proved himself here tonight.
I hate to
being
be
a
the
former
bearer of bad
ETW
news,
champion.
but you might want to turn
You,
around.
my friend.
I appreciate you have
That was a great
respect for
match.
each other, but
You got it
Dex
right, dude.
Runner's back, and oh God, a double DDT after 2 punches straight to the back. Dex Runner is fleeing as fast as he can under ring. Just, oh my God.